Hi there again, Pastor Robert Pedroza here, currently serving as the Associate Pastor of Shadow Mountain, South Bay. But today I wanted to show you our El Cajon campus. Our El Cajon campus includes a number of different levels of schools as well, and so I'll show you that as well. I'm standing here on the corner of Greenfield and Madison, and straight ahead you can see Shadow Mountain Community Church, El Cajon Campus, as well as Christian High School right up on the hill, right up in that area is where it kind of is. And then over here we have our Southern California Seminary, and it's all that area up there as well. So I'm going to be taking you through all this, and I'd love for you to see it. I'm currently standing across the street from our main entrance into our El Cajon campus here. As you can see, the intersection that I was just standing at Greenfield and Madison is right there. To the left here is what we call our admin building, and it includes all of our church offices. Straight ahead is the church. Behind me, directly behind me, up on this hill, on the top of this hill is where the seminary is, even though you can't really currently see it. But why don't we go ahead and walk in through the main gate, just like where a vehicle would come in, but how you'd enter the church. First, coming into the church, you may see a guard shack here, and some basic signage. This is the lower parking lot here, and as you can see straight ahead, there are different levels of stairs to enter in from foot. But we'll go ahead and take you up to the upper parking lot and go in that way. Off to our left here, like I said, is our administration building. That's where the majority of the church offices are. Here from the upper parking lot view right up into Main Street, we call this area right here Main Street. You can see to the left, that is the new building project. It was called the Generations Building. Straight ahead is what's called the Event Center. Off to the right here, you see our lower campus chapel. And straight ahead, you can see just a corner of our worship center directly ahead. Let's go ahead and walk on in, and you can see more what it looks like. Straight ahead there, that white tent is what we call our main information center. And so people can come and get information about small groups or anything going on in the church right there. Off to the right here, you'll see our lower campus chapel. Straight ahead is our worship center, and to the left here is our Generations building. Let's go ahead and look at what it looks like inside of that lower campus chapel, as well as the entrance into the worship center. So as you can see in just a second here, this is how people might walk up into the church after they park the vehicles. If they're coming up from the lower parking lot, there's a number of different stairs. See, there's one straight ahead, some more over there, and there's some even allotted around different areas, as you can see down as well. So they would park their vehicles, come on up. The worship center is currently right there. The lower campus chapel is right here, and I'll take you on in there. And that's our lower campus chapel. Coming on out of the lower campus chapel, I'll go ahead and take you around to the worship center. There are multiple entrances. As you can see, there's an entrance right there, but I'm going to take you through what I consider to be the main entrances of this worship center. As people walk up, there's a lot of opportunity for greeters. There's another entrance. And what I would consider to be the main entrance of this worship center. Let's go ahead and go on in. As you can see, this is kind of the lobby foyer area right here. Entrances to the upstairs balcony. But let's go ahead and go right into the worship center so you can really see what this looks like. Here's a view from the left side of the balcony here. And we'll go ahead and go on up and go all the way around. Leaving the worship center now, and I'm going to take you over to our Generations building, including our cafe. As you see straight ahead, there's some more offices and space. There's a music office. There is also a lending library down there. So entering into our cafe here. And you can see our cafe straight ahead. And then off to the right is our bookstore area. Coming from outside, we're going to go ahead and enter into the event center. As you can see, there's a foyer area here as well. That entrance right there goes right into the cafe. And here's our event center. As well as another side entrance that can be entered through as well. And the bathrooms are currently locked up. As you can see, there is the bathrooms. Let's go ahead and go into the kids ministry building, which is straight down at the end of Main Street. Heading out of the event center down Main Street, and we'll go ahead and go straight to our kids ministry building. We call our kids ministry Mountain High Kids. To our left is the nursery as well as some other classes, and we'll kind of make a loop around and take you back to those areas as well. As you can see the signage there. There's also the high school and middle school ministries as well, showing that this is the Generations building. Here's the side parking lot over here. And this is the main entrance into our Mountain High Kids building. And this is our Mountain High Kids building area. We do also have a preschool that's held down on this side, right down in that area. This is a 3-story building, so let me go ahead and take you downstairs to our basement. We're currently on the middle story. You can get there through this elevator, or there are stairs on both sides of the building. Coming out of the elevator towards the basement area of our kids' building. As you can see, this is kind of a lobby area with some bathrooms as well. And this is where a lot of the larger group kids ministry occurs. Coming out the elevator to the top story of our kids' building. You get a great view, and so I want to stop and pause and give you a great view of our seminary area. Our seminary is right up there on the top of the hill. That's all belongs to Southern California Seminary. And down here is a family ministries building, and there's a lot of office space and different things like that available there as well. There's also an additional parking lot across the street, as you can see right there. Entering into our youth rooms now, as you can see, it's split up, and that door is one ministry, and this door is one ministry. Split up high school and middle school, and this one is our middle school crew ministry here. So they have kind of a welcome area and an area going in. Going on into our high school room, we call this ministry The Gathering, as you see. Coming in through the side back parking lot here, as you can see, the admin building is right over to there. The event center is right here. Main Street is right in that area going back down into there. So if we come around the back side here, you'll see what's called the Ryan Athletic Center. And this is a large gymnasium. It's got 3 full side-to-side basketball courts inside of it. Coming down the Ryan Athletic Center here, we're going to go around it to the back side, and you're going to see a number of different sports fields as well. There's some locker room space over here. And as you can see, this is the back side of our Generations building. There's the cafe, all the classroom space up top. Coming up into the seminary and the family ministries area, I did want to show you this area as well. As you can see, the seminary is up on the hill right there behind all those buses. And then this is our student ministry, or I'm sorry, our family ministry area. And those are mostly just offices and things like that right now. And the seminary is right up there. I just wanted to show this to you briefly so you had an idea. Just this area. And this is across the street from the church. Right across from Greenfield Drive here. And here's the backside of what that family ministries building looks like. And it includes the student services area for Southern California Seminary.